My name is Helen Mudhoni Wanjiku. IAT has been running for 30 plus years now, and as the best institution in Africa, it was recommended to me by my mother, who also studied ICDL a couple of years ago. My best moment was coming to learn the different concepts in computer and different essentials that you can access in a computer. Is there a possibility for 11? I will definitely recommend ICDL because it is more of an experience than it is a skill. It teaches people different ways to use a computer, and it is very useful in the current growing generation. With the development of technology, ICDL is a key requirement when it comes to either working or studying, because in this you are able to access different computer amenities that are always available for your use. I choose ICDL in IAT for being recognized as the best practitioner in ICDL in Africa. Choose ICDL. Be wise.
Good afternoon, everybody. I believe you can hear me. So my name is Gladness from IAT, and I would like to welcome you all to the session. So I would like to welcome you to the career fair, IAT Online Career Fair 2024. So as we gather here virtually today, we recognize the significance of exploring new avenues and fostering meaningful connections in the professional landscape. So our team has been working diligently to bring you the content that will be showcased today in this platform, and we look forward to a meaningful discussion which would lead to growth and be able to shape our future. So throughout the event, we encourage you to participate actively in the various sessions, engage with the presenters, and make sure you take the most of this opportunity to propel your career forward. And once again, thank you for being part of this online gathering, and we wish you a productive and rewarding experience at the IAT Online Career Fair, the February edition. And before we move forward, I would like us to speak a word of prayer before we begin our session. So let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, as we gather here today for this online career fair, we seek your guidance and blessings for each participant joining us today. May your wisdom illuminate their paths as they navigate through the opportunities and explore new horizons in the professional journey. Bless our time here to be fruitful, and we entrust this event before you, and we seek your blessing and success, fulfillment and realization. Even as we begin this session, we pray that you'll be with us until the end. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. I would like us to begin our presentation, and I would welcome Dennis, a branch manager at IAT Azina Towers, and he'll be able to introduce more about IAT.
Thank you so much, Madam Gladness, for the prayers and the introduction. My name is Dennis Njero, and I serve as the branch manager for IIT, branch that is a CBD campus, which is located at Azina Towers in Nairobi, first floor, off University Way on Utaline Lane. So today, my main duty before we go to the main presentations is actually to ensure that I'm able to give you an overview of what IT is all about. What does it stand for? Where have we come from? Where are we going? Why are we inviting you? And what's the essence of you being a member or doing a course with us or understanding IT issues that affect the whole country? So in terms of introduction, a brief history of IT is that the Institute, IT stands first of all for the Institute of Advanced Technology, is a well-established training company, which is headquartered in Nairobi, Kenya, with a corporate history that goes back 34 years. So we've been delivering solutions that are IT related and business to governments, corporate entities, and the private sector, as well as individuals by their own right. So why we actually exist is to help our clients to derive value from the investments. Investment, we mean that when you do a course with us, when you undertake any training, may you be a government. And when I talk about the governments, I'm talking about Kenya, our neighbors, far and beyond. So our key focus is helping our clients get value. And because, as you may understand, when you get skills in a college, when you get skills in an institution, you're supposed to apply them and they're supposed to give value to where you're going to work, either to give you value in the sense of you increase the extent to which you can be employed, you increase the extent to which you're able to earn more money, you increase your ability to actually even start your own company and the like. So this is the essence of the value that we are actually talking about. We're also saying that it also applies to small businesses, major corporations, and to entire governments. We have companies that also come to us through the corporate training wing to seek training for their workers as groups, some offsite, some come to our college, and some are in locations that they may be comfortable. So we were the first training institution in East and Central Africa to acquire the ISO certification. And therefore, this is something that we're trying to say that the systems we have in IT ensure that we're able to give you quality according to the standards that are accepted. So in terms of what I'm supposed to cover today as my first presentation is that I'll look at the vision, the mission. I'll also look at the core values that relate to IT. I'll look at the quality policy statement that we have, because quality is of essence. We just don't train like anybody else. I think the history is a portion of it, but I've given a brief on it. I'm going to look at the accreditations that we have, although that will also be covered well by our test center manager. And then what advantage do you have in choosing or doing a course or undertaking anything with IT? Then, of course, we have flexibility of our training modes to cover everybody. There are people available during the day. There are people available in the evening. There are people available on Saturdays. There are people available to study online and the like. So those are some of the issues that we're going to be looking at. Then our key partners and principles will come in next. Our differentiation strategy, the commitment to quality, and then we look at the corporate clientele base that we have. So before I even now get into the real call presentation, I would like to say that it's important for everybody to understand that as you choose a career, you are actually guided by a lot of factors. First there is your personality, and those are presentations that will be undertaken. But more importantly, to avoid duplicating or going into what my colleagues will present, is that there is that need for everybody who is attending our career fair today to understand that today in the market, the employers require the academic qualifications and they require professional qualification. A good example is like somebody taking a Bachelor of Commerce or a diploma in business management. Qualifications such as ACCA come automatically, even in the international market. Further, you also need to get qualifications that don't just tie you to the locality of Kenya. Of late, it has become very fashionable for people to fly out and get jobs in Dubai, in Qatar, in Britain, in Canada, in America, in Australia. So it's important to get to train or get qualifications that when you step outside Kenya, nobody wonders what these are all about, because qualifications and certifications are a global phenomenon in the new world of academics. So those are core issues that will be coming out when we look at the long-term, the academic qualifications, as well as the short-term qualifications. So proceeding quickly, I'll go through our vision. Our vision is to be recognized as Africa's Center of Excellence, a role model and authority in education and training. Like 2019, we were the best ICDL trainers in Africa. So that shows you the kind of mindset that we have. So to be recognized in Africa, and actually we look at our training across board, we are doing training all over Africa. And I would also like to appreciate those people who have joined us online from other countries. So our big vision, our vision is like a dream, is like the big goal, is like what you're really looking up to, is to be recognized as Africa's Center of Excellence, to be a role model and authority in education and training. We've really excelled in many facets. If you look at all the awards that we have, that you'll come to see as we proceed, we have also modeled a lot of trainers, a lot of professionals who run a lot of companies. For those 34 years we've been training, and also an authority, because we seek a lot of consultations from the government and from many other NGOs and bodies that seek certifications and training and the best way of doing it. Our mission, which basically, our mission is what you wake up, what every person wakes up to do, what every person who is an employee of a company wakes up to do each and every day. So what do we, as the staff of IT, wake up every day to do? What's our mission? What do we intend to achieve? And we're saying is to delight customers. So we expect that when you do a course with us or when you're taking a training with us, we should be happy and you should be treated with courtesy and with respect, because everybody needs to feel delighted if you are treated well and you are respected and you are listened to. The next bit in our mission is to enhance our stakeholder social and economic well-being. When you do a course with us or when you undertake any certification with us, we expect definitely to be a whole different person before and after. In terms of what you want, the kind of promotions you get, the kind of opportunities you get from the market, whether you are fresh from high school, whether you are an ongoing university student, whether you are a postgraduate, whether you've worked for whatever number of years, we expect these trainings to actually improve you and the certifications because they are well sought in the market. Then continuously expand our market share by aligning our training with industry best practices and benchmarks. As I've said that we have the corporate wing, which helps us understand exactly what the employers need, So once we understand what the employers need from the trainings and the consultations they have, we are able to incorporate this into our trainings for the future students so that we are able to continuously understand. We also understand what is relevant. Some studies are outdated by time and by events, so that we ensure that what we are giving out or what we are training, the curricula that we are going to use to train our students is actually what the market requires. And then we provide world-class quality education and training through modern and conducive learning environments. As you'll see, some of our key partners are actually global leaders. We're talking about we're talking about Oracle, we're talking about Microsoft, we're talking about the Pearson and many, many other bodies that our test center manager will actually get into. So what are our core values? What guides us in all that we undertake? We're saying that now that we've stated our vision as seeking to be recognized as Africa's Center of Excellence and to be a role model and an authority in training, and we are seeking to delight our customers, to enhance your value as our clients, and to continuously expand our market share, then we must be guided and, of course, do the best industry benchmarks. We must be guided by core values. And we have them listed up here in my presentation. The first one is academic freedom, and I'll go into it shortly. Then we have teamwork, excellence, integrity, innovation, and performance. So those are the core values of IT. So when you talk about IT, anytime you engage with IT, you expect to academic freedom, you expect to find teamwork, you expect to find excellence, integrity, innovation, and performance. So going into the first core value, we're talking about academic freedom, and under this we're saying that we shall, and for those of us who study law, we know there's a difference between the will and the shall. When you say shall, you mean it's a must. So it's not something we are fluking around. So when we say we shall promote, we mean that we will have to give academic freedom of thought. We shall promote responsible freedom of thought and academic inquiry. Because let's face it, every new generation that comes up with ideas, and I believe you are the next generation that will have ideas that will change the world. We are talking about the big innovations in the world that have changed. Look at M-Pesa today, look at the person who invented flying and the like. So we expect you to get skills that will help you be able to solve major issues in the world today. Issues of banditry, issues of climate change, issues of all manner of diseases that come up using the IT knowledge and the business kind of equipment that you get. So we don't limit people in terms of the academic freedom. Then we have teamwork. And this is both for students and the staff. And we're saying that we communicate actively and openly. We build trust by honoring our commitments. We show respect for each other, value and embrace the diversity of individuals, ideas and expressions. So the nature of our clientele, sometimes we have quite young people, some even those who have not finished Form 4. There are people who come to us from the GCSE systems, from the O-level systems. There are people who are pretty aged, who are studying in the evenings on Saturdays to increase their skills. So whatever age, whatever level of your career, whatever level of your study, we expect you to experience teamwork and to be respected and to be honored and be committed by the trainers who handle you. And from the front office when you visit us, to when you engage us on phones, to when you come to us via emails, we expect this to be true, and this is part of what you expect when you seek to engage with IT. Then excellence, of course, like I said, we are a market leader. For 34 years, we've been improving on what we have and making it better. So we strive for excellence in everything we do, and we are committed to continuously have the quality improvement. What is the Japan's point of Kaizen, which is the constant improvement in organizational, professional, and personal endeavors. Our trainers seek to also advance so that they also have relevant items. We also seek to improve from commitments from our partners, be it be Microsoft, be it be Oracle, like I said, be it be all those other bodies that will be listed shortly. Every year we have something changing, and that is something that will help us to make sure that for those 34 years, if you look at the first year when we started and today, every year there is that element of excellence becoming better and better. So by engaging with IT, you're actually borrowing into a 34-year excellence that has been perfected in the corporate world, in the government setup, in the individual setup, and the like. We shall also continuously cultivate our intellectual, physical, and social growth and develop our talents and abilities to their fullest extent. Yes, we believe that every client, every student is unique. The Bible says we are wonderfully made, So we believe everybody is a special talent, everybody is a special gift to the earth, and the same way we will handle you when you engage with us and you join us. Then we have integrity, which is the fourth core value. I think integrity, if you don't have integrity even in your personal life, integrity is one issue that is affecting us in politics, in the economy, in church, in social setups. There are all manner of scandals coming up every day. So when you engage with us as a student, as somebody to be trained or in consultancy, we expect us to be people of integrity because, as you know, we at IT, we just don't believe in getting a certificate. We also believe that if you are the manager of IT or the head of IT, you're the chief finance officer, having gotten our ACCA qualification, we want you to be somebody of integrity out there, somebody who can be trusted, somebody who people can look up to. So we strive to uphold the highest standards of honesty, truthfulness, reliability, and enduring trust with the faculty, the staff, the students, and others who interact with us. So, and we usually say that a trainer is actually a role model for every student. So we expect our trainers and our staff to be people of integrity because we should transmit these to our students. And this is one of the core elements that we seek. Then, of course, innovation, when you're talking about IT and business, innovation is a constant point that you cannot really run away from. So we're saying that we shall promote innovation to remain at the forefront of higher education in this region, initiate and implement change as our environment demands. So, of course, people want to know what's the next big idea, what's the next big thing. Now we're talking about the artificial intelligence, we're talking about machine learning, We are talking about all manner of the chat GPTs and all that. Those are major groundbreaking items. And if you go to data science, which to us has 3 levels, we're talking about using the knowledge you've gained. When you do the R programming, you do the Python, you do the SQL. Like for instance, a lot of people don't understand that programming options like SQL as actually, if you check the balance of your M-Pesa or you check the balance of your bank account, the back end, what is running there is SQL. So we need to use the knowledge we've gained to solve issues out there in the real world. And this is something that IT is seeking every other time when we do training. Then we have performance. We recognize and reward outstanding performance. We hold ourselves accountable for achieving our goals and commitments. I think that can be seen from all the results of our students. Recently, like the TVET CDAC diplomas, we were at 99% pass rate. So this is something I think performance is our gold standard, and where we even seek feedback from our students, even from anybody we engage with, to understand how best we can be able to improve our performance. So to summarize that, we look now at our quality policy statement, where we are saying that we are committed to offering the best value in our industry by providing high quality services that are affordable. High quality services that are affordable, you know? So we don't trade off the cost of what we offer for quality. And that's why we listen to people so that we're able to improve at any one particular time. As I had said before, we have quite a couple of accreditations. The first one, of course, we must be registered with the Ministry of Education, first as a training institution. That is a basic requirement for everybody, every training institution that is doing any training within the borders of our republic, that is of Kenya. Then we have the Technical and Vocational Education and Training Authority, TVETA. That is the next one. And I think the government has really been very vocal around getting skills, which is basically one of the core mandates of TVETA. Then, of course, next is the National Industrial Training Authority, or NITA. That is also one of the key basic requirements according to the Education Act, the NITA Act, and the like. We also have the Project Management Institute. We have the Oracle Workforce Development Partner, Cisco Training Partner. We are accredited by the ICDL Foundation to conduct and test for International Certificate in Digital Literacy. We have the Microsoft Office Specialist. We have the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, the ACC I've been talking about. We also have advanced diplomas in the region. We have a lot of them, but I'll leave this one out because our test center manager will handle it more professionally. So now, having looked at this then, and I know people have a lot of options out there. So what special thing, then why would you choose to undertake your short course? And I said, whether you're taking a degree or a diploma, we have the academic side of studies and the professional side. For instance, if you're doing anything, whether a degree or a diploma in IT, in ICT, then there are other professional qualifications depending on whether you're talking about software, hardware, cybersecurity, or emerging trends. So we have qualifications like the CompTIA family, that's the CompTIA A+, the N+, the S+. We have the CCNAs, the CCNPs. This will be handled more professionally by my colleague when he looks at the short-term courses that we have. So you have to look at how to combine the two. So when you talk about why it is that we offer customized courses designed to fit your priorities and deliver the desired. We are in constant communication with the employers. We train workers of the employers, and they tell us where they're having gaps. So we make sure that our training, even combinations, when you come to a front office on career counseling and the like, we are able to advise you how you should combine your courses so that in the market you become the most sought after graduate, the most sought after person with the qualifications that the market needs. And this is why I'm also insisting. You might find somebody tarmacking for so long, yet some people hardly tarmac after graduating from their courses. Some even start working in their second years, third years, fourth years, over the long holidays and over the weekends. It's because you have that special skill. If somebody requires a graphic designer, you don't need to graduate completely for you to start working. Even at the university, in the colleges, when somebody is dead, when there's a wedding, when there's a birthday, when there's a church function, when there is clothes to be advertised, some new product, graphic designers are actually being demanded every other day. So we customize what you're studying to ensure that it's relevant for the market. Then impact, we believe that people are a company's greatest asset. And it's true because we have 4 key factors of production. We have land, we have capital, we have labor, which is basically the people, and we have entrepreneurship. As you can see, land, capital, and entrepreneurship, if you don't have a human being in them, you're not able to mix them up well. So you ensure that you have that skill, business-wise, IT-wise, to be able to mix those resources in the right fashion so that they can produce what is actually required. So making training a key driver to both individual and company success. We are passionate about designing dynamic, tailor-made training solution. That is a key point, tailor-made training solution. What is relevant? Nowadays it's not about just having papers, because let's face it, everybody after school wants to drive a nice car, want to buy a piece of land, wants to buy a house, wants to take our kids to the best schools, want to take a holiday, and you're also able probably to pay for your masters and your PhDs or see the world. All this comes from acquiring enough money, by being paid enough for starting companies, by solving solutions, So, and the employer will seek people who have those particular skills that we are actually talking about. Then we have the syllabus and the curricula that meets industry demands. We develop our courses after thorough research where we work with industry experts and domain experts from various industries to understand the market demands, So this is very, very important. What is relevant? What is the market seeking? And then you get it at IIT. Then we're also talking about IIT keeping abreast with the latest technology. We have created incredible solutions for our clients based on the use of new technology and continue to strive to view new technologies as outlets for creating better training. I know my colleagues will handle this better so that you understand exactly what we're saying, although I've highlighted a couple of them. Issues of, before we talk about just data and SPSS, but nowadays we're talking about analyzing data even using artificial intelligence, using machine learning, using Pythons and the R programming, the SQL to get your data in the best way you'd want. Then we're talking about experienced instructors. Our instructors bring real world experience, expertise, and insight in the classroom. Our trainers are not just academic people. They're people who actually even practicing what they're teaching out there in the real world. So a good chunk of them are consultants who actually pick some particular elements because you want the quality that is practical. Somebody who understands exactly what the world needs. Then, of course, you have over 34 years of training experience. This could not have been acquired in vain. Therefore, the master, somebody who has 34 years of experience, even a 34-year-old anyway, cannot be compared to a person who is young, although I'm saying this relatively, because, of course, there are people with special gifts much early. But this ones, we're talking about cumulative experience. You know what I mean by adult learning and the pedagogy kind of skills. Then let me look at now quickly at the flexibility of our training modes. I think I'd highlighted this. We have the options that you can choose for training. We have the corporate exclusive training. We have the offsite training. We have using the client's machines. That is under now offsite training. We have the workshops, scheduled training, and private training. So if you're a corporate and you need training of your employees, we're saying that usually more cost effective for training a group of employees. Sometimes some particular workers may not want to mix with a different company for various reasons, for the freedom of expressing the challenge that they have. And that is why people prefer the corporate exclusive training, so that also the secrets of a company remain within the company without having to mix with the outside world, Then we're talking about the offsite training. You don't have to come to the college to be trained. You can request that we have a hall. We just need machines to be set up there in some hotel. And we come there and we have our trainers come. And we're saying we can use your machines if you're a corporate, and you can also use the institute's laptops and computers where we set it up, and of course at an extra cost because those are things outside. Then we have workshops where we are talking about open workshops held at training house facilities or hotel conference facilities. We have scheduled trainings. We have a full public schedule of accredited best practice training courses. And these are training open to the public and take place on our premises. You just need to keep checking up our website. Then we have private training. There are people who don't want to have a crowd, they want one-on-one training. So you can book a lecturer for yourself and say that I need specific items covered. There are a lot of people, like a couple of our clients who are doing their masters and their PhDs, and probably you need some specific elements of advanced Excel like VLOOKUPs that you need to use in your masters, or you have some homework that you need sorted. Such a person may require one-on-one training, a private training that doesn't mix with the rest of the students for many reasons. There are also some people in the society You can imagine like a CEO or a CS, you know, or for many other reasons that somebody may just want to get the knowledge. So this gives you the various options, and of course we have the regular trainings for the people who have left Form 4. We have the evening classes, like I said. We have Saturday only classes, and we also have the online classes in the evening. So these are options that you can actually choose based on where you are in life. Then our key partners and principles. I'll not go so much into this because there's a whole presentation on it from my colleagues. But just to highlight the key ones, we have the Project Management Institute. We are a training partner. We have the ICDL Foundation. Like I said, in 2019, we were the best ICDL trainers in Africa. We have Microsoft Corporation, which has a whole a bunch of courses you can choose from. Then we have the Oracle partners. Oracle is the leader in terms of a database. Then we have the Cisco training partner. These are the key world leaders in terms of networking. Then we have the ITIL Foundation, which are basically how you manage IT resources at the workplace. Then how do we differentiate ourselves from everybody else? I said we were the first institution in East and Central Africa to be ISO certified. So ISOs are not jocular certifications. So they set up systems that allow us to actually constantly ensure that we're able to improve, and we are the best in the market. We have training methodologies which are quite unique, which are a bit different, which gives particular skills and are specific to what the market needs to give you that skill that the employer is looking for. We also have quite unique course designs. Anybody who has done a course with us knows that we even have specific slides that divide into chapters, that divide into days, that can tell you by what time you'll be done with what portion of a particular course. We're talking about qualified and well-trained instructors. I think I've just highlighted that we have trainers who are also consultants doing the real work. If you're talking about ArchiCAD or AutoCAD, that for people like architects and engineers, we just don't have, we have trainers, yes, but we also get consultants out based on the kind of training that you want, who actually use those softwares, and they're able to give you the best of what you may require. Then we're talking about practice sessions where we have extra machine time and no sharing of machines with what we do. So in terms of commitment to quality, we're talking about that we were the first organizations in East and Central Africa to be ISO certified. We are committed to improve our quality, and we constantly collect feedback from our students and our clients. The feedback is used for constant improvement, so which means that the students and our clients form part and parcel of our day-to-day activities and how we are actually able to improve ourselves and make ourselves better. Then we're talking about conducting internal quality audits to ensure continuous improvement on our processes. Those who have done ISO systems know what we're talking about, that, the CAPA systems. We're talking about ensuring collective understanding of the quality system by staff so that they ensure that they don't go against it. In terms of our corporate client base, we've done it for quite a while. We're talking about us being the providers for leading blue chip companies and organizations in East African countries. IT has provided quality training to a large number of leading organizations in various sectors. As just a cross-section of some of the clients that we handle, we've trained the National Treasury employees. We've also had trainings with the Kenya Police, Ministry of Higher Education, Science and Technology, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Environment, Water and Natural Resources, the Judiciary, Ministry of Defense, the Pharmacy and Poisons Board, Ministry of Information, Communication and Technology, Nairobi City Council, Kenya Agricultural Research Institute, KARI, but full late they have changed the name, the Kenya National Examinations Council, Barclays Bank, Standard Chartered Bank, Kenya Commercial Bank, Bank of Africa, National Industrial Training Authority, United Nations at Nairobi office. We're talking about the Embassy of the United States, Nairobi, East African Portland Cement Company Limited, Kenya Railways, Kenya Plant Health Inspectorate Service, Nairobi Stock Exchange, the Kenya Power. Of course, the names might have changed, but these are the names we were using at the point of training. Kenya Bureau of Standards, Kenya Airways, British High Commission in Nairobi, USAID, World Vision, British American Tobacco Kenya. We have Coca-Cola, we have UNICEF, we have UN Habitat, UNHCR, we have Plan International, we have Care International, Norwegian People Aid, Airtel, Living Goods, Safaricom, IntraHealth, So basically, when why I'm reading out these names is for you to understand. I believe most of the people that are here, you would really want to work in one of those kind of blue chip companies. So when these people tell us where they have gaps and they need us to fill them up and prepare curriculums, this tells you the kind of quality of the training programs that you are going to have. So in conclusion, I would like to say that and link you back to my initial point. Education today requires you to have a good life. You want to drive a good car, buy a good house, take your kids to the best schools, have a holiday, assist your church. For you to do this, you either need to start a company or get a good job. For you to get a good job, the job market requires you to have academic skills and professional skills. Like I said, the example, if you're doing BCom, you need ACCA. If you're doing degrees that relate to IT of whatever category, you also need things like CompTIA Plus, CCNA, CCNP, and those will be checked up. So these are the essence. This is the key message I want you to take away. That you need to combine the academic and professional courses for you to be marketable in the market. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time. I'm happy and thank you for your time. May God bless each and every one of you. And I look forward to all of us engaging. Welcome to IT and may God bless you. Asanteni. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Dennis, for the insightful session. Now, I would like to invite my colleague, Alex, and be able to talk about personal branding and personality testing. You're welcome, Alex.
My name is Alex. I'll be talking about personal branding and career success, the place personal branding has in terms of your success. I want to welcome everyone again to the IIT Career Fair. My name is Alex Aturi, corporate trainer here at IIT. Apart from that, I'm also a mentor, public speaker, and leader and coach. And thank you for the opportunity as well to the leadership and the management of IIT for this opportunity, so that we can be able to share knowledge and impact the society. So first and foremost, I don't know if you're able to see me from your end in terms of camera. Gordon, are you able to see in terms of camera? Are you able to see?
Yes, I can see you quite well.
All right. So now I want us to start right away because of time. I normally begin with 3 quotes. There are 3 quotes I want to begin this presentation with. And one of the quotes is that one of the greatest investments you'll ever make as a person is an investment in you. One of the greatest investments you'll ever make as a person on this planet is an investment that you make in you. Somebody said, you've actually invested in all other things, but why are you leaving you behind? And I believe showing up for this career fair is part of the investment that all the participants have made today and all that. Quote number 2, preparation is an act of faith. Preparation is actually an act of faith. As well as you showing up for these events, that is you preparing for the bright future that's ahead of us. And we know we are going to learn a lot in this presentation and other presentations that are going to also come after this presentation. Another quote that I want to begin with is that the kind of investment you're making right now is an indication of what you believe about your future. I mean, another reason you showed up for this event, or the reason you show up for conferences and other seminars and all that, is because you believe that the future that is coming next is going to get bigger and all that. One thing I know is that when preparation actually meets opportunity, great things are actually going to happen. So my name is Alex Turi. I want us to start it right away. So what is the position of personal branding or your personality in terms of your success? What is the position of your branding or your personality in terms of your success? Now, many students normally enroll for courses because of this course is viral, this course is what everybody is doing, this course is what everybody in our family did, and all that and all that. But they really don't have the time to go through the course to assess themselves if they have the right personalities that actually match what they're supposed to do and all that. Remember, the course you choose at campus level or any other level will actually affect your life going forth and all that. So it's better you take time, do personality tests, and see what you're good at, your strengths, your weaknesses, and the opportunities that surround you so that you can make sure that you make informed decisions when it comes to selection of the course you're going to make. Now, there's a famous professor called Carl Jung from Harvard University. He proved that success in one's career is directly related to their personality type. I repeat, that he discovered that success, in fact, he conducted what he called a rigorous research, and then he came up with this conclusion that success in one's career is actually related to one's personality type. Now, there's a question here. What is personal branding? What is personal branding itself? So personal branding is actually the process of creating a brand identity for a person or a what, or a company. But now when it comes to personal branding, it's all about your reputation. It's about you. When you walk into the room, what do people feel, or what do people start to discuss about you? And when you leave the room, what will people say, and all that and all that? That's all about your personal branding. Now we know the people we normally call celebrities and all that, and I've actually seen people attend events, and their work is just to attend events, and then they get paid after that. Why? It's because they have invested in their personal branding. So investing in a personal branding, investing in you is something that you really want to do, and the course you pick and the personality test you take is part of that process of ensuring that you get the right course and you get to know your personality. Now, the following are the keys to career success because of time. Number one, you need to understand your personality type, of which I'm going to talk about the 16 types of personalities that I'm sure you'd love to see, and maybe try to match where you belong and all that. So the first thing, to have what you call career success, you must understand your personality type. I know we have introverts, and also we have what you call extroverts. And in between, actually, there's another one in between. It's called the ambivert. Ambiverts are the ones who are in between extroverts and introverts, but we're also going to look at 16 more of these personality types as we continue. The number two thing you need to do is to evaluate your skills, your interests, your values, and your work attitudes, and the level of education. Self-evaluation, do your self-auditing and see, what am I good at? What are some of my interests? Because guess what? Your career success lies within those things and all that. Number three, another thing you need to do is to do what you call a SWOT analysis. I know most of you who have gone through campus, and those who also at the working level, you know of the SWOT analysis. And we know that S stands for strength, W stands for weakness, O stands for opportunities, and threats. T stands for threats. So do your own self-analysis and see what are some of the opportunities that surround you, what are some of the threats that surround you, and how to navigate through and all that and all that. And the other thing you need to do is you need to set goals. You actually need to set goals to achieve short-term, middle-term, and long-term goals, or whatever you want to achieve and all that. So Apart from that, also is what you're talking about, how to create your brand. I think we've been able to define what a brand is. And in fact, a research was also done that 85% of hiring professionals said that employees, 85% of hiring professionals said on employees' online reputation influence their hiring decisions. Like your presence in the online space. Right now, online is everything. Businesses are going to the next level in terms of revenue, in terms of profit, because of their presence in the what? Their presence in social media. So apart from businesses and companies and all that, you yourself, how do you market yourself as a brand and all that? So as I was saying earlier, there are actually individuals who normally earn for showing up at an event. The others who show up at weddings just by showing up. They don't even have to MC, and they're able to get money out of that. So, but all we want to talk about is how do you match your personality, your brand, and be able to pick the right course that is going to create an amazing future for you. So apart from creating your brand, you also need to nurture an exceptional personal brand. I think I've talked about that because that is actually going to set you apart. Now, we're also going to talk about the importance of taking a personality test. A minute. We're also going to talk about the importance of, thank you. We're also going to talk about the importance of taking a personality test. Give me a minute. All right, so those who have their microphones on, kindly mute so that we're able to each other. All right, let me continue because of time. What are some of the importance of taking a personality test? I don't know how many have managed to take a personality test. If you ever, if you've ever gotten an opportunity to take a personality test, you can go to the chat section and you can type yes if you've ever taken a personality. And I think after this event, I'll liaise with Dennis so that we can be able to do what? We can be able to give you some of the links on how you can do that. And also we can tell you on how you can come here and actually do for free a personality. It's super important, super important. So what will the personality test actually help you to do? Number one, it will help you to learn about yourself. It will help you to learn about yourself. You see, there are people who actually know more about other people outside there, but the question is, do you know about you? Do you know about you? So a personality test will actually reveal so much about you. I remember before joining this place, before joining this organization, I actually did a personality test. And I was like, all right, I didn't know this was actually me as well. And there's a way the guys who are behind the personality test systems are able to craft questions, and whatever you answer, they're able to sum all it up and then give you your personality type. So you're going to learn about yourself and encourage self-awareness, like why you act and feel a certain way. And apart from that, number two, you're also going to know your natural strengths. It's good to know your natural strengths. Good to know what you can do without like straining and all that. Some of you are singers, some of you can play guitars or pianos without much straining and all that. So personality tests can actually help you reveal your natural strengths. Apart from that, it helps you also to know your traits that make you unique, the values and interests and skills. For some of you are here, some of you are working, some of you are in schools. In your class setup, you normally see students who have different types of traits. Others are very admirable, and you're like, how do you do this and all that? These are people who have done the personality test and have capitalized on actually what their brands and all that. Apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, you're able to know which career path is right according to your skills. I'm going to get deeper into that as well, so that you actually know which career path is right for you. If you're an introvert, for instance, there are careers which are not right for you. In fact, if you attend also the counseling sessions, even those who want to do weddings and those who want to get married, the pastors may sometimes ask you, what is your personality? What is, and all that. Exactly. So it's good to know your personality so that you can capitalize on your personality and leverage in this ever-changing market and all that. Now, the definitions we need to look at: values. What are you? Do you have values as a person? What are your core beliefs that guide and motivate your attitude and behavior? What are those values that you cannot, that are non-negotiables for you? So we'll talk about also interests. Interests are defined as what you enjoy doing, the hobbies. Guess what? There are people who are earning out of their interest right now. So it's time maybe you looked at some of your interests and be able to capitalize on them as well, and then make money out of that and all that. And then we also have personality. Personality means individual traits that make you unique. I think I've talked about that because of time. We also have skills. Skills can be acquired or learned and all that. These are activities that you are so good at. Some of you are very good at computer programming. Some of you are good at writing. I talked about playing piano. Some of you are good at singing. Some of you are good at public speaking. Some of you are good at teaching. Some of you are good at mobilizing people. Hey, if you mobilize that, you will be able to actually earn or make a difference, or be able to know which course exactly to choose from what you have already. So attitude. What is attitude? Attitude is simply your way of thinking based on your beliefs. Somebody said the lion is not the biggest. The lion is not the most intelligent in the jungle. The lion is not the fastest, but the lion is the king of the jungle. What makes the lion the king of the jungle is because of the attitude. Like your attitude towards life, your attitude towards challenge, your attitude. In fact, one of the writers, in case you're facing challenges, your attitude needs to be on point. Somebody said your brain is sharpest when you're facing challenges. And I also remember somebody said something like, sweet are the uses of adversity. So for you to be able to look at adversity in such a way is because your attitude is at the right place. So your attitude, in fact, goes a long way in terms of determining your career success and all that. Now, I want us to do a combination of what we talked about. That if you choose a career that enables you to achieve success by utilizing your best skills, doing the kind of work that relates to your favorite interest, blending with your personality, in line with your core values, and with the right attitude, guess what? You will derive a total job satisfaction in life. And I think that is good news. And these are true things that the movers and shakers of the world have actually capitalized on until they have become who they are right now. So don't allow this event to end and still remain the same. Capitalize on this combination and you'll see your career going to the next level, and you'll make better decisions, not only for you. Now, somebody may be like, all right, is this for me? No. This is actually even for your future kids. It's going to be amazing when you're going to tell them on what to choose, or advise them on what to choose. Now, before I leave the combination factor, we're talking about the job satisfaction. Somebody say this, that the greatest compensation you'll ever get on this planet is fulfillment. Oh, I felt that. Let me repeat again. That despite all the challenges this life gives us, despite all the problems we face on earth, that the greatest compensation you can ever get as a person, it is fulfillment. Nothing surpasses fulfillment. And where do you get fulfillment? From purpose. And you want to do a course, you want to follow a path that actually does what? That actually promotes your fulfillment. So let's go for fulfillment, ladies and gentlemen. So how does your energy flow? Now I want us to dig deeper into what we call the different types of personalities. And we talked about extroverts. We all know extroverts. Look at the image that I've shared there. Extroverts are the ones who have a lot of energy. They like to interact with people. They like to do a lot of things, talk more, listen less, and all that. And we also have introverts. These guys are normally quiet and they like to be alone, like to focus one thing at a time. They work with thoughts, ideas, and listen more and more and more. So yeah, how does your energy flow? So Myers-Briggs came up with 16 personality types, and these 16 personality types are actually based on these 4 dimensions. So extroverts versus introverts, and apart from that is we have what you call sensors. So if you have a notebook, you can actually write, let me go back, I for introverts, because it's going to play a role in the future slides. I ensure that you write introverts. And remember, if you have a question, there'll be time also to ask questions so that you can be able to engage along. So I is for introverts, and then E is for extroverts. Note that somewhere because it's really going to help us. If you have a place to write, note that because it's going to help us analyze our personalities. And then we have sensors or realists. Sensors or realists, these guys are like concrete information. They are details oriented. They like clear step-by-step instructions. They prefer to stick to the facts and make observations with their 5 senses. They rely on past and present experiences. These guys enjoy working with data. So if you're a data scientist or you did something with data, definitely you lie at the sensors part. So sensors, if you have a notebook somewhere, write S for sensors. And then we have the intuitive. For intuitive, you write -N. These guys are the dreamers. I have a dream. I think you've heard of such a phrase somewhere. I have a dream. They like creative ideas. They like to figure things out. They like to think big. They're all about the bigger picture and all that. So where are you? Are you at the sensors? Are you at the intuitive? And remember, you can be in all of these, like in most of the categories we're talking about. We also have thinkers. Thinkers, for those who are writing, write T and then write thinkers. These guys use facts in making decisions. They don't just make decisions, they make decisions with their heads. They make decisions with their heads. They look for logical solutions, go for honesty, directness. And when you talk about debaters, great debaters, these are the guys who normally love to debate. And also we have feelers. So for those who are writing feelers, stroke F, put feelers and then -F. Those are also, now look at this. Thinkers make their decision based on based on facts and with their heads. But when it comes to feelers, these guys make a decision based or with their hearts. Decisions are feelings. They have been driven by feelings and all that. Not a bad thing. There's something we call empathy. They belong to this category and all that. They also have to look for value in work. Yes, they look for value in work. Like whatever work is done, what value can they get out of that? They also like to consider how others people feel. Yes, empathy. We talked about empathy, and they don't like arguments. If they see arguments and conflicts, they are the peacemakers. So dimension number 3 is how do you relate to your school and how does the world perceive you? How does those people, your colleagues, your fellow students and all that? So we have judges. Judges put a J. They like to make a to-do list. They are very organized. They are very structured. Their mantra is study fast and then play later. They like to finish what they start. When talk about class, they finish on time. We also have perceivers. Perceivers like to stay casual. They like casual, stay casual. They take each time as it comes. I normally work with people who are like, all right, Alex, once we get there, we will know and all that. They play fast and then they study later. But they also start projects. Sometimes they don't finish, but we are not saying that is the dominant trait. Sometimes, and they also like to be fashionably late. Oh, okay. So now I told you that make sure that you have make sure that you have we said I was for what? We said I was for introverts, and where you see E is for extroverts, S is for sensors, N is for intuitive, T is for thinkers, F is for feelers, J is for judges, and P is for perceivers. Please ensure that you write this because it's going to help us here. Now, these, ladies and gentlemen, are the 16 different personality types. And remember, you don't have to be in only one, you can actually be in many of them. So in the next few minutes, I would like us to look at these 16 different personality types and be able to see where you belong and all that, because it's going to help you capitalize in terms of choosing so many things in this life. Remember, you only have one life, and every decision is pregnant with a new season. Let me repeat this. Every decision is always pregnant with a new season. You choose a course to do, the rest of your life you'll be exposed to, let's say, for instance, if you choose to do medicine, the rest of your life you'll be surrounded by medicine and doctors and terminologies that relate to medicine. If you choose to go to what other careers, like let's say information technology, programming, computer science, all through your life you'll be hearing things like networks, database, MySQL, and all that. That would be the thing, and all that, programming, Python, Java, and all that. So every decision, ladies and gentlemen, is pregnant with a new season. And therefore, that's why I thank the leadership of this place for organizing this, because information can change the trajectory of your life. I would like to know if Gordon, are you able to see what I've shared?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, thank you. All right, now I want us to go deeper now to the 16 different personality types. And I really hope you wrote what I stands for introvert, E stands for extrovert, N stands for intuitive, and S for sensors, J for judges, and all that. So ensure that you have that and all that. For those who are joining us, welcome. For those who had a problem logging in, welcome to the space and all that. So the following are the 16 personality types. So remember, I for introverts, S for sensors, T for thinkers, J for judges. Those guys are called the inspectors. And then we have E for extroverts. We have N for intuitive, T for thinkers, J for judges. If you're the ENTJ, you are called the field marshals. When I did my research, the field marshals are one of the highest ranking army officers in some countries and all that. So let me go deeper so that we can be able to look at the first. I want us to look at the first what? The first personality type. So the first personality type is what you call the ISTJ. The ISTJ. The ISTJ are known as the inspectors. Like the overall name of the ISTJ, they are known as the inspectors. These guys are dependable and perseverant. They can be able to persevere. They are normally quiet, serious, and responsible. And one thing about the ISTJ, these guys are loyal individuals. So do you have loyal individuals who surround your life? Those guys should be at the ISTJ group. So they believe in time-honored laws and traditions. They normally keep traditions. They don't want traditions to be messed up and all that. They normally want to keep tradition and all that. They also have a desire to promote security and peaceful living. Yes. So if you're the kind of that person, you belong in the ISTJ group. So they also thrive in careers in which they can use the organizational skills and powers to concentration to create what you call order and structure in an organization. So these are the people you normally see take the management positions, and they are called inspectors because of their personality types. They fit so well there because of traditions, structures, and all that and all that. So what does the ISTJ mean? We talked about introversion. You gain energy from your inner world. Sensing, you value the actual, practical, and present. T for thinking, you base decision based on logic and facts. And then judging, you're decisive and prefer structure. So you normally see them as the managers in organizations. So what are some of the characteristics of ISTJ? Now, I'm told this video is going to be re-uploaded on our social media. So in case you want to come back and view where you belong, you'll be able to see those slides and all that. Now, these guys are quiet, reflective, practical, action-oriented, very objective, rational, logical, decisive, sticks to plan, and they are very rigid as well. Oh, they are super rigid as well. So some of the majors, let me go to some of the careers that these guys actually can take, the ISTJs. These guys could be amazing bank examiners, could be great auditors, could be school principals. For those who are school principals, or your dad and mom are school principals, they belong in the ISTJs without a doubt. They could be also police officers, detective, because you had their inspectors. They inspect. They're able to investigate. They can also be hardware and software test judge, judges and lawyers and all that, architects and all that. So you can look at your various interests here and be able to know where you belong. Even librarians actually are the inspector. Now, because of time, I want us to go to the next personality. Personality number 2 are known as the ENTJ. E stands for extrovert, N we know is for intuitive, T is for thinkers, and J for judges, for judging and all that. So now these guys are known as the field marshals. They are the field. Let me tell you, this earth is a stage. This earth is a stage. And you know that life, I was hearing a speaker saying that life is divided into 4 phases. 0 to 25, you're in the learning stage. And 25 to around 50, you are in the execution stage. And around 50 to 70, what? 50 to around 75, you're in the what? You're in the legacy stage. And then 75 to almost 100 and plus, that's what we call the resting stage. Resting does not mean rest in peace. Let me be very clear. Resting simply means that now you let others do the work as you give them advice, as you write books and all that and all that. Now, even the good Bible says that teach us to number our days. So it's good to know that if you're a field marshal, so that you can capitalize on what you're good at. So these guys are natural born leaders with a strong desire to create order within organizations. These are normally the CEOs, the MDs, and all that. So they make decisions very quickly. They are career focused. They fit well in the corporate world. They like to be in charge, and they need to take advantage. They normally take advantage of the exceptional leadership skills. And when talk about success in the business world, they are super successful. So they normally choose, these guys will normally go for a career that will help them to creatively solve problems and enforce structure. And we know what that means. Because of time, I'll go to yes. So characteristics of these guys are energizing. They're very communicative. They're open, strategic, future-oriented, rational, logical, decisive, also rigid and stick to the plan. They most value command. They appear to others as analytical. Their most value command is that they appear others as analytical, blunt, and also very planned. Now, when talk about careers, you see these people as environmental engineers, accountants, actors, database manager, sales manager. They can do so well in sales because for them, they regard sales as their field to do their commander. So field marshals and commanders, sometimes they are called field marshals, or sometimes they are called actually the commanders and all that. So it's also a wonderful trait there. So we also have the supervisors. If you're the supervisor, you are super analytical, very decisive, very direct, very responsible, fact-minded individuals. You normally thrive in the environments that are built on order and continue to explicit rules, expectation, and standards to follow. So also leadership roles, come so easily for the supervisors, and they're known as the ESTJ. For now, I know you know what the ESTJ means. E for extroversion, S for sensing, T for thinking, and J for judging. Now, for those who joined us late, you can be able to relook at the slides and then be able to know what those ESTJ stand for. So the supervisors are energizing, communicative, open, practical, objective, rational, logical, decisive, and they also rigid or stick to the plans. The other trait is what you call the ESTJ. Oh no, we talked about the ESTJ. These guys are good at athletic coaches, athletic trainers, auditors, bank manager, judges, lawyers, pharmacists, real estate agents, physicians, policemen can actually also fall in this particular group. And we also have the protectors. We also have the protectors known as the ISFJ. Again, I for introverts, S for sensors, F for feelings, and J for judges. You see, they have feelings. They like to protect. They are warm. They are kind-hearted. They bring the aura of quiet warmth, caring, and dependability on all they do and all that. So, guys who are with this kind of traits, they are likely to be artists because they have a keen eye for artistic works. They can be botanists, they can be computer support specialists, they can be historians, they can be educational administrators, they can be respiratory therapists. There's a lot they can be able to do. Now, look at where you fit, and that is actually your personality. We also have what you call the inventors or the visionary. Like at home, at school, at the workplace, we have guys who have ideas. They invent ideas. They invent themselves, they invent ideas, they take the brand to the next level. These guys are called the ENTP. These have wide range of capabilities and interests, and also are natural leaders capable of inspiring others to buy ideas. So they can be able to sell things very easily. So what are some of the career opportunities for these guys? Aeronautical engineer, attorney, coach, computer programmer, corrections officer, detective, event planner, reporter. They are very nice reporters, producers, photographers, because they have a keen eye and all that. So apart from that, we also have the providers. Because of time, we also have what you call the providers, the ESFJs. These guys are warm, energetic, people persons. People love them and all that, but they're also very hardworking, super organized, and they enjoy being part of the cooperative team, conscientious, driven to desire to lead others and help people in practical ways. So these people are very good at the following careers: accountants, insurance sales, medical assistants, paralegal, pharmacists, police detective, family physicians, and all that. Again, we also have here the architects. Yes, these guys normally take time in their own private places and think of how they can build stuff. They are normally introverted, intuitive, thinking and judging and all that. So they have very bright ideas, creative ideas and systems. They love theory and abstract ideas. They are future-oriented and value truth, knowledge, and competence and all that. They prefer a professionalism that is going to do what? That is going to encourage free thinking, independence, and improvisation and all that. So these guys are very good at microbiologists. They are very good at economy issues, judges, lawyers, legal mediators, mathematicians, and all that, and all that, and all that. So I would like to welcome the next speaker.
Now, what do you picture if I say the word pirate? Yeah, some brave man wearing a hat with a sword and a parrot. Back in the day, pirates were chasing treasure all around the world. These days, pirates look more like this. Their treasure is free media all over the internet, and they don't even have to leave their houses to get it.
Good evening, everyone. Alex, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm Sophia, a trainer at IIT, and I would like to talk about issues affecting the youth in our economy today. Next. Yeah, sorry for that. As I said, I'm Sophia, a trainer at IIT, and I would start by thanking you all for attending our today's event. Okay. The issue of unemployment in Kenya is a major challenge. Many youths and people in Kenya, as we all know, and I would like to go through some of the issues that affect our nation and how IIT as an institution has addressed those issues. First, I would like to talk about high unemployment rate. As we all know, unemployment is a major challenge facing our nation today, resulting from many institutions offering courses that are not market driven and are not in demand. Here at IIT, the courses we offer at IIT are the courses that are in demand. Another thing, we make sure in IIT we equip our students with skills and competence that are demanded in the job market today. We also offer entrepreneurship education in our curriculum. Another course we have embedded in our curriculum is employability skills. Yeah, here at IIT, we offer those courses just to make sure that our student will be able to survive in the job market out there. Another challenge I'd like us to talk about is about limited access to quality education. Quality education is a key thing. Yeah, and education is the only investment that you can invest in your child in our current society. Here at IIT, our programs, we offer affordable programs at IIT. Our fee payment plans, they are flexible. The training methods we use are the ones that we make sure we are able to cater to diverse learning needs. Here also we offer financial aid programs to mitigate financial barriers to education for disadvantaged students. Another challenge our youth face in Kenya today is mental health. Mental health resulting from social expectations and economic uncertainty, also from academic pressure. Our institution promotes mental well-being by providing access to counseling and psychological support services. We also establish peer support network and mental health awareness campaign. Also, we've integrated mental health education in our curriculum. Another challenge we face in our Kenya today as youth is the issue of gender inequality when it comes to access to education, when it comes to academic achievement and participation in leadership role. At IIT, we've addressed this issue, by implementing gender-sensitive policies and programs that promote gender equality. such as affirmative actions, measures to increase female enrollment and retention. Also, gender-responsive teaching and learning approaches in our classes. We also have initiatives that challenge gender stereotypes, promote women leadership and empowerment. Another problem we face in Kenya today is limited civic education. This makes many youths feel disconnected from civic and political processes. It also limits them from participating in decision making and community development initiative. IT have addressed this issue by promoting engaging civic and incorporating civic education into our curriculum, providing opportunity for student-led community service projects and advocacy campaigns, and facilitating dialogues and debate on social and political issues to empower students to be active and be informed citizens. Another problem we face is Kenya youth is the digital divide. In terms of access to technology and internet, most youths, particularly in rural and marginalized communities, face the challenge of accessing quality technology and internet services. Here at IT, we bridge the digital divide by providing access to computers. We have many computer labs in our school. We have internet connectivity, and also we have online learning in our school where you can be able to learn from any part of the country, even at the comfort of your home. Another challenge we face as Kenyan youth today is environmental stability. As we all are aware, our natural resources and livelihood have been greatly affected. And affecting rural youths who depend on agriculture and natural resource-based industry. IT have participated in environmental stability by integrating environmental education into the curriculum, fostering a culture of stewardship and conservation among students, and supporting research in agriculture, renewable energy, and environmental conservation practices. Another challenge we face as Kenyan youth is that of drug and substance use, which is a significant challenge facing Kenya youths today. The implication is that their academic performance is affected. Here at IT, we've engaged with communities to raise awareness about drugs and substance abuse and early pregnancy, as well as to mobilize community support for prevention and intervention efforts. The last but not the least challenge we face as Kenya youth is early pregnancy. Our girls, they are getting pregnant at very early age because of lack of education on sexuality matters. Here at IT, we offer comprehensive sexuality education program that provide accurate information about reproductive health, contraceptives, and family planning. These programs also emphasize the importance of delaying sexual activity, making informed decisions about relationship and health. Thank you for that. And because I don't want to take much of your time, can they allow me to introduce our next speaker? Gordon.
I hope you guys, yes, I hope you can hear me.
Yeah.
Yes. Mary, you had something you wanted to ask?
Okay, I just joined the group right now, so I don't know what's happening.
Oh, okay, okay. You're most welcome. You're just having presentations. So we've had a couple of speakers who have given us their presentation. But just in a short while, we are going to have another presentation on the courses that are offered. You're most welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Gordon Ojwang. I'm the head of academics at IIT. So I'll be taking you through the long courses that are offered at the institution. So you feel very much welcome. All right, so IIT has been offering some courses for quite a while, and among some of the courses that they have offered previously is NEC courses as well as TVET CEDA courses, alongside other courses which we've offered in collaboration with the public universities. So for today, I'll focus on the courses that currently we are offering at our institution, especially with the government move towards the TVET CEDAC, which is more of a competence-based curriculum. So currently, we have a number of courses that are offered, and that is, we have the ICT Technician Level 6, which is basically a diploma level program. We also have ICT Technician Level 5, which is a certificate level program. ICT Level 4, that is artisan. In addition, we also offer business management, both at levels 5 as well as level 6. All right, so we'll be going further just to look at the qualifications for each of those levels, as well as the prospects in terms of career prospects, entry requirements, as well as what it takes in each of those respective to be able to progress to the next level in terms of the academics. All right, so we'll start with ICT Level 4. So ICT Level 4 is a program designed to equip learners with a wide range of software, technical, as well as technological ICT skills, particularly at the level of artisan, which means at a level of being more concerned with the hands-on experience in as far as the ICT is concerned. So we expect students at that particular level to be able to be exposed largely practically in as far as ICT matters are concerned. So there is a minimal focus on the theory bit of it, but more on the hands-on experience that are gained by the trainees when they go through those various courses. So some of the, just a little bit, okay. So so you'll find that a student in this particular program normally has options like data entry clerk, ICT assistant, and many more other options at their disposal. These are opportunities that enable them to be able to have hands-on experience in as far as managing ICT is concerned. Now, the minimum admission requirements to be able to join the TVET CEDAC Artisan program is basically a KCSE certificate. So when you say that, we simply mean anyone with any grade can join this particular program. Yeah, so whether you've gotten grade E or grade D minus, you're eligible to be able to join this particular program. So normally the course takes about 3 terms. And after the three terms, normally there is a mandatory 3 months attachment, where the students are basically exposed to the industry to be able to have hands-on experience in the relative ICT area. So we normally have both theoretical as well as practical skills that are taught in this particular module, but the huge focus, even from the TVET CDAC assessment body, is toward the practical bit of it. Because at the end of the day, we expect students in this particular program to be able to comfortably carry out various ICT areas without any problem. Now, what are the progression path for an ICT level 4 trainee? Now, for those students who are able to undertake and complete the artisan course, they are normally eligible to join a craft certificate in ICT course or any other ICT or IT related program. Yes, they're only required to have some experience, which they may have received as part of the attachment, and thereafter they can be able to join a certificate program in ICT and be able to move up the ladder in terms of the academic progression. So normally the progression will involve moving to diploma level and even higher diploma, as long as the trainee is able to pass the various levels. So from certificate, once they complete the necessary course, they can move on to diploma and then further to higher diploma in that manner, as long as they're able to complete and pass each of those levels. Now we'll move to ICT technician level 5. All right, sorry about that. So we can proceed. I hope you can all hear me. All right, so I was talking about the ICT technician level 5, which is basically the certificate level of ICT. So we're talking about the TVET CDAC program that is currently the program that is being spearheaded by the government. It's more of a competence-based program, which means we have theoretical and practical concepts which are normally tested in this particular program. So the certificate program is designed to equip individuals with the competences required to practice as ICT technicians in the modern Kenyan technological sector. So we expect the student in this course to basically have an array of career options, including but not limited to being a programmer, computer network architect, computer support and maintenance specialists, amongst other career prospects that are available to them. Now, in terms of the entry requirement for this particular course, the minimum requirements for KCSE is a D plane, and for those who have done ICT level 4, they're also eligible to join with a 1 year of continuous work experience. Now, there may be other qualifications other than those two that are mentioned. So those other qualifications are normally be determined by Kenya National Qualifications Authority. So you can probably be having a qualification in IGCSE or any other qualification. So if you take your qualification to KNQA, then they're able to equate it to establish if you have the minimum requirements that can enable you to join the course. So this particular program takes about 12 months of tuition. So that basically means that you're able to do about 4 terms. Yes, so 4 terms of tuition and 3 months of compulsory industrial attachment. So normally the attachment, you're expected to be able to explore the core areas of learning where you are exposed to the core units of your course, because normally they do both the basic units as well as the core units. Now the core units, the main units that must be experienced when one undertakes the mandatory industrial attachment. Now, progression path for ICT technician level 5 is upon successful completion, one can be able to join an ICT technician level 6. That means a diploma in ICT or any other diploma that is related to ICT. It could be a diploma in IT, a diploma in computer science, and any other relevant field. So you're able to transition to that level. So normally a student may be required to apply through KNQA for any exemptions in the diploma program. So I believe the TVET CDAC are working on something to ensure that at least there can be a possibility to have exemptions for the program so that one does not have to redo some of the units that you carried out while doing the certificate program. Then we also have ICT Technician Level 6, which is a diploma level program. So the diploma level has two, or rather the course consists of two components. So we have the basic units of learning, which normally provide the necessary skills and attitudes for employability of ICT technicians. And then you also have the core units of learning, which ideally develop the high-end knowledge and skills, particularly in ICT. So which means units like ICT, security, programming, and other core units of learning are normally covered here. So here is where the learner is exposed to the very critical units of the course. Now, what then are the career prospects for this particular unit? Now, the prospects in as far as diploma in ICT is concerned is that it does prepare the learners or the trainees to join opportunities in web development, programming, database analysis, system administration, network administration, amongst other programs as well. So one is able to be exposed to quite a number of areas in as far as the ICT module is concerned. What then are the minimum entry requirements? So this particular course admits trainees who have acquired a minimum grade of C- in KCSE. Those who've also completed and passed level 5 certificate in ICT with a 1 year of continuous work experience are also eligible to join this particular program, or any other equivalent qualification as may be determined by the Kenya National Qualifications Authority, because normally they're the ones who provide the qualification framework to be able to advise for the different other programs that have been undertaken by the trainee. And this basically will then enable the individual to join the respective program. Now, what then are the progression paths for ICT Technician Level 6? Now, upon successful completion of all the units of learning, both the core and the basic units in this particular program, one is then eligible to join a degree or a higher diploma in any other ICT related area. So that means they can be able to join a university to pursue a degree in ICT, a degree in IT, software engineering, and any other field that relates to IT. So I believe having undertaken this competence-based education and training, or the CBED training, one is well equipped practically to be able to join any university and pursue any IT course without any problem. Now, I know the core units that we offer is ICT, but in addition, we also provide business-related courses where we have business management level 5 as well as business management level 6. So for the business management level 5, these are courses that is designed to equip individuals with the various competencies that are required to practice as business managers in the modern business sector, and basically prepare them in the line of business. So it does provide career prospects like in administrative assistant, financial officer, operating manager, clerk, as well as any other business field or a field that might require the application of business skills. Now, the entry requirements for this particular program is quite similar to the one that you've seen for ICT certificate or the level 5 certificate, that is a D plane for KCSE, as well as those who've qualified in ICT level 4 with 1 year of continuous work experience. And just like we've indicated, any other qualification that may be determined by the Kenya National Qualifications Authority. So just like the ICT certificate program, this one also goes for 12 months. That means 4 terms of tuition and 3 months of industrial attachment once you're done with the coursework. Then we also have the business management for level 6. Now, this course is normally designed to keep individuals with relatively advanced knowledge compared to the certificate, in as far as practicing business is concerned in the most modern business sector. So this is one of those courses that consists of basic units as well as core units. So just like I've indicated earlier, the basic units prepares one to build the necessary skills, because you need some skills and attitudes to be able to perform within the employment sector. But then the core units are now those units that you need to delve into a little bit deeper, because that forms the very critical units of the course that will enable you to undertake the various professions without any kind of a challenge. So this does provide certain career prospects, including but not limited to human resource officer, marketing manager, office administrator, accountant, finance officer, among other related courses as well. Now, entry level, you'll find that an individual who qualifies for this particular course must have a minimum of C- in KCSE, or does have a certificate in business management level 5, or any other equivalent qualification as may be determined by the Kenya National Qualifications Authority. So I would say that to a very large extent, IIT has been known to offer long-term courses, professional courses, as well as other courses that are tailored to meeting the industry requirements. So we've been in this business for quite a long time, over 34 years, and therefore we are well equipped, well prepared to be able to handle the demanding course in as far as the ICT is concerned, because these are courses that requires a lot of resources, because the nature of the program is quite practical and hands-on. So it ensures that the trainee at the end of it all is well equipped to be able to perform within the industry. So I'll just display here the education and training progression pathway in Kenya. So it just shows you the various pathway for progressing from one level to another. So like based on the courses that we offer, you can see you move from level 4, which is the artisan level, you go to 5, which is basically the certificate level, then 6, the diploma level, and then from there, we have now the degree, the bachelor's degree, then we have the postgraduate, and so forth and so on, master's, up to doctorate. So the current progression pathway in Kenya, therefore, means that you can come from a very low level and go all the way up to the doctorate level, as long as you're able to satisfy the requirements for each level. So in addition to this, what is also allowed nowadays is what you call the recognition for prior learning, which ideally is tailored to those people who already have the experience back in the industry, but what they lack is the certification. So TVET-CDAC program allows them to be able to be subjected to a little bit of just some assessment and be given certification based on their experience, so that they're in a position to actually have opportunities their way, which they have lacked courtesy of not being able to have a certificate in their level. So I would say that these long courses, we started back in 2021, and over the years, we've really recorded a very high pass rate, with some units, our students recording what is the equivalent of a distinction. Nearly all the students, like over 95% of the students, are recording that. So this shows that indeed we are the leaders in this line of ICT. We provide quality training, and there are adequate labs to ensure that the students are well exposed to the practicals that is required of them. For those few remarks, this marks the end of my presentation. Thanks so much for your time, and wish you all the best during this particular orientation. Thank you. So next, we're going to now be talking about the professional courses that are offered at IIT, and my colleague Samuel Mudoni, who is a branch manager, Buruburu Center, will take you through this.
Just finished your KCSE or looking to increase your employability rate? IAT has got you covered. With over 2 decades of training ICDL and other ICT courses, we equip you with skills and expertise to soar your career. Because figures don't lie. Having trained over 60,000 successful ICDL graduates to date, our promise of quality and value still holds. Indeed, 60,000 people cannot be wrong. Our commitment to upholding the highest industry standards has continuously yielded significant results, with the latest award being the ICDL 2019 Best Practice in Africa, producing some of the best graduates in Kenya and beyond. For more information, visit our website at www.iat.ac.ke.
Hello everyone. So my name is Samuel Mwangi. I am the branch manager at IAT Buruburu, and I'm here to present the wide range of short courses or short professional courses that we offer at IAT. So we at IAT Buruburu are located at Buruburu Complex, first floor. We are just opposite Buruburu Police Station, so you're free to visit us at that location. You'll find us there. So we at IAT offer a wide range of short courses that I'm going to discuss or take you through. And we subdivide our courses, our short courses, into end user training, which is EUT, and authorized training. So first we ask ourselves what EUT is and say that it is critical in implementing new technologies, systems or softwares within an organization. It involves providing education and instruction to individuals who will ultimately use the technology or system in their day-to-day work. Now, the end user trainers are people who use a particular product in their day-to-day functions within their organizations. So I'm going to discuss various EUT courses that we have. And the first one that I want us to discuss is ICDL, or the International Certification in Digital Literacy. So this is a key course that we offer in our institution, and it comprises of 7 modules, which includes computer essentials. This is where we equip the student with knowledge on the basics on computers. We teach them the hardware and the software bits. Then they are able to distinguish the various parts of the computer. Then after that, we discuss Word, that is proficiency in Microsoft Word. This is where they are able to prepare documents, enhance those documents, and make the document as appropriate as they would want it to appear. After that, they will cover Microsoft PowerPoint, whereby this is the preparation of slides or presentations that you can use wherever you're doing, maybe a formal presentation of any agenda that you may be having. Then after that, they do Microsoft Excel, whereby in Excel, they cover complex arithmetics within computers, or with the aid of a computer, which helps them in getting their data ready. They can be able to tabulate that data in form of tables, charts, graphs, and even pie charts. So after that, they do Access, which is a database program, whereby they will be able to do queries. They will be able to summarize that data, and it helps them to organize the data that they're having, which instead of having the various cabinets that people store data, they can be able to store data in small manageable parts of the computer, where they can be able to retrieve that data at any time whenever required. Then after that, they will do the final module, which is online collaboration, which deals with cloud computing and integration of various devices. So This course takes a duration of 3 months, that is in a class of 2 hours. And well, it's a class of 3 hours every day. It takes a duration of 2 months. So that is the first course that we discussed. The next one is Advanced Excel, which is an advanced level of ICDL, whereby it covers 4 modules, that is Advanced Word, Advanced Excel, Advanced PowerPoint, and finally Advanced Access. This takes a duration of 6 weeks in a class of 3 hours every day. So the next short course that I'm going to discuss is the digital marketing, whereby it equips students with the knowledge on promotion of brands to connect with potential customers using the internet and other forms of digital communication. It includes not only the email, the social media, the web-based advertising, and the search engine, but also the text and the text multimedia messages as a marketing channel. You are able to reach a wider market by the use of digital marketing tools. And in this course, we take a duration of 3 weeks in a class of 2 hours every day. The next one is project management, whereby it's a course that enables the user to manage projects, resources, and budget appropriately. Sample of the courses that we have under project management include the Microsoft or MS project. We have MS project takes a duration of 20 hours. So if you break down that in weeks and in hours, you find that that is a duration of classes of 2 hours, that is a period of 2 weeks. So for project, the next one is project management professional or PMP, which takes a duration of 4 weeks, classes of 2 hours each. Then we have another one which is Prince 2. Now after that we discuss data analysis, and we say that in data analysis, these are statistical analysis programs that equip the learner with data management skills. With the wide variety of data that people work with, you need data management skills to be able to handle that data and to be able to use it for your decision making appropriately. So the first one that we are going to cover here is SPSS, which is the statistical package for social scientists, which takes a duration of 3 weeks in a class of 2 hours each day. The next one is Theta, which takes a duration of 3 weeks, 2 hours every day as well. And then we have NVivo, which takes a duration of 3 weeks in a class of 2 hours every day. So that will cover graphic design as one of the main courses that as well we do. And it's a course that equips the students with skills to manipulate photographs and other images, to create design layouts, and use a variety of graphic design programs. Examples of the modules that we cover in graphic design is Adobe InDesign. Then we have Photoshop, we have Illustrator, CorelDRAW, and Affinity. So this takes a duration of 2 weeks each. So each module will take a duration of 2 weeks for you to complete that course in a class of 2 hours every day. Then the next one that we are going to discuss is QuickBooks, which enables efficient financial management while providing financial structure and compliance to any business organization. This is a course that takes a duration of 3 weeks. And in all these courses that we're discussing here, each one of them varies different in terms of cost. So any of the courses that interests you, you can just reach us out and we're going to give you the price list for each of the courses. So the next one that I want us to talk about is about the engineering and architectural modules. And in this we cover AutoCAD, we cover ArchiCAD is another course, we have Revit, and we have Civil 3D. These are when you want to do this proper designs, proper plans, you come and cover any of these courses, and each one of them takes a duration of 3 weeks. Now, after the end user training courses, we have another subdivision or another department which we call the authorized training, or the AT, whereby this refers to training programs or courses that are officially recognized or endorsed by the creators or manufacturers of a particular product, software, or technology. These training programs are designed to provide comprehensive education and certification to individuals or organizations seeking to become proficient in using or in implementing a specific product or a certain technology. So under this, we are going to discuss some of the courses that we have under AT that includes the programming languages that we have. We have a very wide range of programming languages that we cover, which includes Python programming, we have Java programming, we have CS3, we have C Sharp, and like all the other programming languages that we have, including R programming and all the others. So each one of these takes a duration of 1 month for you to have completed that course. Now, after that, I'm going to discuss web design and development, whereby this is a certificate program which is divided into 3 sections. That is level 1, 2, and 3, and under which each is uniquely addressing web design issues, having incremental development to website functionality using contemporary development platforms such as HTML, HTML5, CS3, PHP, and many more. This takes a duration of 3 months to complete the 3 levels. So that I discussed data science and machine learning, whereby this course is divided into 3 levels as well. This to equip the trainer or the trainee with the skills that will enable them to understand the computer languages necessary in data science, which eventually enhances their skills in advanced data science methodologies. So we have level 1, which takes a duration of 6 weeks, level 2, which takes a duration of 9 months, and finally level 3, which takes a duration of 15 weeks. So after that, we are going to discuss the user support professional, or A+, or the CompTIA A+. This is a starting point in any ICT or any IT career. A+ is where you do computer repair and maintenance, and the student is equipped with the knowledge to undertake this computer and mobile device repair and maintenance. After that, we cover network professional, or the N+, whereby under this we have Cisco, Cisco certified network associates, or the CCNA, which takes a duration of 2.5 months. We have Cisco certified network professional, or CCNP, which takes a duration of 2 months. Then we have network support professional, which takes a duration of 1 month. So these are courses that are under networks and networks engineering. So we go next to discussing fiber optics. We know that fiber optics is a course that equips learners to get the understanding and skills required to properly design, install, and maintain the fiber optic networks. It takes a duration of 1 month, whereby you will cover all the technologies that are involved in fiber optics. Next is a database that is Oracle SQL Fundamentals and Database Administration, whereby it's a course whereby the Oracle Database SQL certified experts introduces the learners to the fundamentals of SQL, all and using the Oracle database. This will take a short duration of 2 months. After that, we will cover Microsoft certification, beginning with Microsoft Azure, whereby Microsoft Azure is a specific brand of cloud computing platform that helps organizations in building, deploying, and managing applications and services. After that, we cover Powered BI, and in Power BI, which is a collection of software services, application, and connections, that work together to turn your unrelated sources of data into coherent, visually immersive, and interactive insights. Then on another Microsoft certification, that is Office 365, which is a cloud-powered productivity platform which users need, and which these Microsoft certifications are products that are very marketable in the employment industry. So look forward to covering that. So after that, we cover ITIL Foundation, which is a framework designed to standardize and the selection, planning, delivery, and maintain of IT services within a business to improve efficiency and achieve predictable service delivery. Then after covering that, we go to the next course, which we have under short course and professional courses, which is software engineering. We have software engineering in 3 levels, and we say that this is a dynamic field that encompasses various technologies and practices to create applications, websites, and digital solutions. So we have the 3 levels, with level 1 taking a duration of 90 hours and level 2 taking a duration of 200 hours. Then after that, we have IT security programs. We have various security programs that with the IT field, we need to work so hard on our security so that we can secure our data and make sure our data is secure whenever a user is working with that data. The first course under it is the CompTIA Security Plus. The next one is CompTIA Linux Plus. Then we have CompTIA Cyber Security Analyst, or CYST. Then we have Certified Ethical Hacking. Then we have Licensed Penetration Tester. And finally, we have Computer Hacking Forensic Investigator. So those are some of the key courses that we have under short courses and the professional courses in IAT, and which are so marketable and which distinguishes you as a user, or you as a holder of a degree or a diploma or an artisan certificate. It distinguishes you from the other people who has the same course. So you need to do most of these short courses as they make you more marketable in the field that you are working in. So thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you for giving me your time. And I take this opportunity to invite the next speaker, who is going to take you through the certifications, this is the test center, and cover whatever we have within our test center. Thank you so much.
My name is Milena Wanjiru Njunge. I came to know about SDL through a friend who studied it and is flourishing right now. My best moments are when I got a teacher who is polished and accessible at any time. We could also do quizzes on Friday after a week of studies. From a scale of 1 to 10, I would actually give it a 9 since not everything is perfect. As I studied the Bachelor of Interior Design, I will actually pass it. As I close, I urge everyone to choose ICDL as it's the best program in the industry right now.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Danson Karanja. I'm the Testing Center Administrator at the Institute of Advanced Technology. My department is responsible for exams and certification programs, both internal, also external certification. So I'm going to go straight to my first presentation. So I'm going to start by explaining what a certification is. Certification is a principal method by which a professional gives formal recognition of an individual who has demonstrated competence in defined area. Employers need a workforce that is skilled, adaptable, creative, and equipped for success in the global market. Certification is to provide officials in public recognition of individual competency and accountability in professional subject area. Certification programs ensures technical competence through the tangible measure of skills and knowledge. Certification exams go beyond training by objectively measuring the professional knowledge and skills. Certification programs establish a standard in developing a qualified workforce. So I'm going to start with our first certification, which is ICDL. So in ICDL, we have computer essential. We have 7 modules. So the 7 modules for ICDL, hold on, just excuse me for just a minute. So for ICDL, ICDL has 7 exams. For you to get the certificate, the international certificate, you must do all the 7 exams for you to be able to upload and download your certification. So the first exam that you do is word processing. So we also have PowerPoint, which is presentation. We have online essential, which is internet. We have spreadsheet, which is Excel, Access, which is database. We have online collaboration, which is cloud computing. And we also have IT security. So once you do this 7 exams, pass mark for the exam is 75%. So once you do the exams and pass, you're entitled to have the certificate, which you are able to download within the portal for ICDL portal skills box. So the other certification that I want to talk to you about is under Pearson. So it's CompTIA Security, CompTIA Plus. So under CompTIA, we have a range of exams. We have CompTIA A+, that is Core 1. We also have CompTIA Core 2, which has a code of A220-1002. We have CompTIA Security Plus. We also have CompTIA Network. We have CompTIA Linux. We also have computer security. These are all the exams that are under CompTIA. Of course, we have more than that. I just selected a few that are normally common for the programs that we offer here in IAT. So I'm also going to be talking about the Cisco exams. Cisco exams are also under Pearson. So I've chosen 2, CCNA 200, 301, and we also have 350, 701. We have 300, 701. So we also have CCNP exams that are under Cisco. So I just selected a few exams, but we have a range of exams in case maybe there's any of which you would wish to book or maybe register. We always feel free to contact us. Microsoft exams. These exams are also under Pearson. Pearson is a portal for all these exams where we can be able to register. So we have Power BI. We also have SharePoint, Microsoft Azure, AZ900, AZ800, AZ801, Microsoft Certified Solution Associate. In case you need to certify yourself internationally, all you do is to come and register them in our testing center, and you can get the international recognized certification. We also have an exam body called PeopleSat. PeopleSat is also under Pearson. So under PeopleSat, we have ITRL foundation level exam. We have Prince 2 Foundation. We also have Prince 2 Practitioner. We have computer in ethical hacking exams. So these courses, the training programs are within our institute. So if you wish to upgrade the certification to an international recognized certification, you can always visit us so that we can be able to book for you to get the international certification. So I also have Oracle certification. Under Oracle certification, we have fundamental AZO 071, AZO 888, Oracle Database Administration exam. We have ISO 701. Apart from the certification that we have programs here in IAT, we also have exam bodies that usually host exams within our institution, our testing center institution. So we have the criterion. Criterion usually, students usually register the exam online, and they usually have the notes and the materials for learning, but they choose our center to come and host the exam. So some of the exams that usually hosted through criterions in our center, we have Salesforce exam, Certified Service Cloud Consultant certification. We have ISTQB exams, that's foundation level exam. We also have professional Google workforce. All these exams are under criterion. You book them through criterion, then they host you to come and do the exam within or in our testing center. So we also have another body for exams. We have ACI, Global Financial Market. Now this program, students are able to learn online. They are given materials by the ACI Global Financial Market. Then they are hosted. They usually host the exam with us. So we have ACI Dealing Certificate, new version. We have ACI Operation Certificate, new version. We have ACI FX Global Code Certificate. We also have ACI Diploma, new version. Now, what happens? The students usually get materials from ACI. Then, once the booking of the exam is done, the hosting of the exam is done in our institution, our testing center institution. So for them to come and do the exam, they have to book online, then select our center, our testing center, to come and do the exam from here. So we also host exam for ACCA. So for ACCA, we also have that program with us. We have classes program for ACCA. So some of the exams that we have that are listed under ACCA, we have F1, which is accounting in business. We have F2, management accounting. We also have F3, financial accounting. We also have F4 for corporate and business law. Now, these exams, we book them direct from here. Once you come, register for the exam, and then you make the payments. We are yet to come and do the exam based on the date and the time that you've selected. So here are the benefits of the certificate. So once you have a certificate in regard to any program that you've decided to take, you have international recognition. So your certificate goes beyond boundaries, which means you can be able to, you're recognized internationally. So you have credible measure, you have better earning. So once you get a better earning, when you have a certificate, you get a position where you can get a good salary that is going to maybe support you financially. You have a job security. Job security is that when you're having a certificate, whenever a company needs to give promotion to the staff, so you are in a better place because you have a security in terms of the certificate. Enhanced professionalism, professional recognition. You have a personal growth. You have ability to stay on the latest technologies. So in case you need to reach us, in case you want to register for any of the certification, we have our testing email, which is testing@iat@aca.ke. We also have our number that you can reach us. We have 0703 109 501. We also have, you can also visit us on you can visit us on www.iat.ac.ke. All front office you can visit any of our testing, not testing, but any of our campuses. Buruburu, we have Hazina Towers, we have Mombasa. Any of the centers, you are welcomed to come and make any inquiries. So thank you so much for your time. So our next presentation is going to be by Alan from Ajira Digital. Thank you so much.
You can hear me well, but I'll proceed. Thank you so much. Okay, I will start. My name is Alan Timona, and I work under the Ajira Digital Program as a center manager in Moja 2 IX. And I'll give you a brief about the Ajira Digital Program and what the Ajira program entails and how you can benefit from the Ajira Digital Program and so on. So the Ajira Digital Program is a government program under the Ministry of ICT and Digital Economy. Now it's they used to be the Ministry of ICT, Innovation and Youth Affairs. So Ajira is a Swahili word that translates to employment, where the program seeks to position you to be able to earn from any digital enabled job from the gig economy and the freelancing economy using your skills that you learn. So after learning from AIT, now you can be able to earn from the digital economy by transitioning your skills. As my previous presenters has talked about certifications, some of those certifications are global. Your skills will be recognized globally, and you can be able to offer your services to a global client base. So under the Ajira Digital Program, we have 4 key pillars. We have the awareness pillar, where we try to create awareness about the benefits of the program, the digital economy, and create trust and confidence that you also can use it as part of your either full-time or part-time earning placements. We also have training and mentorship, where you get to be skilled so that you can be able to match your skills with different platforms that you can be able to offer your skills and services so that you can get clients. Also, you can offer your services in the digital economy. So the training and mentorship, we do them both virtually and physical in institutions and in public at our website ajiradigital.go.ke. There you can register and also enroll on a class. Also, you have access to dignified work as a pillar, where we also locally, through different partners, we offer the demand for those digital jobs through e-government, through private sector, so that the skills that you get, you can be able to transition them and also meet the demand that is growing locally and regionally and also globally. And then lastly is access to infrastructure. You get to position you in centers where they are near you. You can access those centers. There are centers where freelancers can go in and use them at their remote workplaces. Also, the trainings happen in those centers. The centers are equipped with laptops and internet, so you can go those centers also in the community where you are. So those are the key pillars under the criteria. Now we have some curriculum modules that we offer under the Nigeria Digital Program. In total, we have 27 divided into 3. We have the cross-cutting modules, the basic modules, and the advanced modules. So for the basic modules, normally train for 2 days, and then thereafter we have our mentorship sessions on the same. And then for the advanced modules, it's 3 days or 4 days, and then we have mentorship on the same. So during the mentorship, now you get to be onboarded on those platforms now where you get to meet or be visible in the international market and get the clients that you want to offer the service to. So I will not really dive into all the 27 modules, but maybe the key things that you may need to start, the basic key things that you may need to start with. We have basic, you need to be above 18 years and have an ID, because that now will be working online, and they also will also need to be required to use an ID in some particular places. And also you need an email address that will be used to onboard you into the different platforms and communication that be onboarded into. Also, we need a smart device or a computer. So that is in the next slide. We need those so that we can be able to access those platforms and offer the services. So the services that we're offering will be accessing them on your smart device. So you need to have access to a smart device or possess one in order to utilize the digital economy. And then last but not least, we need also to have a payment method which will have to open during the training program. We'll open a payment method so that will be used to remit the money that you earn from the digital economy. Now, we do also offer both the trainings for different groups. Perhaps if you also are in a challenge in a certain way, we also offer trainings to PWDs, especially regarding the module number 12 at the assistive technologies catered for PWDs. Also, they are included in the Nigeria Digital Program so that they can be able to utilize the digital space. So whatever you learn, the skills you have, you can be able to utilize them in the digital space, in the different avenues and platforms that are available. So if so yeah, so I think I've covered the key areas that you need to know. So you can start from anywhere. Doesn't matter where you are. You can start with a certificate. You can start as you progress with your also with your education. So you can start from anywhere, regardless of where you are, because there are different services that are needed and different types of expertise that you'll need to. The clients will need. We need the people with entry level expertise. We need people with intermediate level expertise. We need experts. So the key thing also is to have interest in the online space and try to find out your niche so that you can be able to maximize on it, either as a side hustle or as a full-time part of your work. So just apologies, I was not able to share my videos, but I am very that you can enroll in the Ajira portal using the ajiradigital.go.ke portal, and then this snapshot here is it's the landing page. That's how it looks. So you can register. So to register, you need to have an ID, and you can key in the form there. So if you don't have an ID or have a passport or alien ID, that is acceptable. And then you fill the form, and then you register, and then it will send you an email to verify the email that you have used to register, and then you will confirm your email. When you confirm your email, now you'll be able to update your profile and access the services that are on the portal. You get to know what is happening in the Ajira Digital program, in the various institutions, in the various communities, and also the opportunities that the private sector normally posts on their Facebook page or on the portal, where you can be able to apply for them. So we have around 250 Ajira Youth Empowerment Centers across the country. You can also go to the portal and be able to search a center near you and be able to visit the center. So I think I will reach there. So thank you so much, and also appreciate AIT for welcoming to this online career fair. So I'll hand back to the host.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Alan, and also for everybody for your patience this far. I know it's a Friday, and being patient this far, I think it's something that is really worth being commended for. So very fast, I want us to go into the question and answer session before we go into the closure point, because in any meeting, you don't deny people an opportunity to ask a question. Somebody who has something burning or some inquiry or some question, you can also drop it in the chat or ask. I think this is your time. Karibuni. Huntington, you seem to be having your mic on and off. You have a question? Huntington, any challenges?
Not really. I don't have a question.
Okay, so get your mic. Okay. So the floor is open for anybody with a question who is seeking any clarification, any suggestion. This is your time. Anyone? This is your time. And also feel free to engage. We're going to share the recording of the whole online event via your emails. And anything that you may want to know from us, we shall also share our numbers. We also shared the number that you can call from the text service and the WhatsApp service. The links that we shared, even in the e-flyers, we had the same. So feel free to engage, take up courses, please combine your academic papers with your professional papers so that you don't tarmac out there, or you don't, other people are more marketable than you. You don't become less appealing than others over this time that you are having. So in the event that we don't have any other question or any other issue that is pending, I'll welcome Madam Sophia to come and do the closure and the closing prayers. Then we can call it a day. Karibu sana, Madam Sophia.
Tena, I'm Sophia, a trainer at IAT. I would like to thank you everyone who participated in this event. Your engagement and enthusiasm has made this event a success. As I close, I encourage you to follow up on any promising read, continue networking, and pursue your career goal with determination. Remember, opportunity often comes when we least expect them. So stay open-minded and proactive. Wishing you all the best in your future endeavors. Until we meet again, take care and keep striving for greatness. Let us pray. Dear merciful Father, as we draw to a close, we thank you for the opportunity presented and the connection made. Guide our steps as we navigate the path ahead. Grant us wisdom and wisdom to discern the right opportunity for our future. May we carry with us the knowledge gained and the relationship formed, trusting in your providence to lead us to fulfilling career where we can use our talent to make a positive impact. Bless all those who have participated, both speakers and recruiters, with your abundant grace and favor. In your name we pray. Amen. Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you all.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Pardon about that point of about email.
Yes, Mary.
Pardon about that point of email, how to get you.
The email and how to get us.
Yeah.
Okay, Mary, I think if I got you right, you are asking on how you can be able to get, you can get in touch with IT, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, you can get us on 0723. Probably I can drop it on the chat. 0723 819 257. You can also write an email to us at registrar. Registrar at IAT. Registrar at iat.ac.ke. If you write us a mail or any request or any concern there, you'll find us and we'll be able to answer any query that you may have. I believe you're satisfied now?
Yes.
So thank you so much, Mary, and we appreciate you. I think you've been quite an engaging participant. So in the event that we don't have anybody else with an issue, we wish you all the best. May you have a beautiful Friday and weekend, and we wish you all the best. Every last every last Friday of the month, we are going to be having an event like this, so you can keep checking up on them, and we'll share the links and check us on YouTube and on our website, www.iat.ac.ke. So those are platforms that you can always check check out what is current, what is coming up, and all that kind of related issues. Otherwise, thank you, and may God bless each and every one of you. Bye bye, and see you again.